just curious, what do you make of this unique situation today where one of your assistant coaches, Anthony Carter, get to share this moment with his son, Devin, in his season debut?
Yeah, it's unique, but more so, it's very special. I mean, we talked about this more with the group, and I think everyone understood just how just awesome this is. I mean, for a father to watch his son come into the league, it's a season debut, obviously delayed till January, obviously due to the injury and all the work that he's been putting in to get ready for this moment. Played with the G League the other night. It's really special, to even be a part of it, even though we're on the other side, as we're competing against him. I mean, you talk to AC about the journey that Devin's gone through. Obviously, AC's career, the upbringing, getting into basketball as a former NBA player himself. Obviously, he's a stud of a coach. But then all the tireless effort that he put into his son, on and off the floor. Obviously, tonight will be a reflection of the basketball journey, but just hearing about the father-son relationship has been so special, and there's not enough time to probably fill the airways to talk about that special bond there and how they've remained so close to each other, being there for draft night, and obviously, what father wouldn't want to be there for his son's debut, and the fact that he gets to be on the other side, it's going to be very special tonight.
Coach, I think you were operating with 9 men on the roster in the last game. Will you have the services of Zach Edey tonight, or is it pretty much the same?
Yeah, no, we're very encouraged. Zach will be available tonight. Obviously, took a shot to the face in the New Orleans game, and started feeling some concussion-like symptoms in the OKC morning. But luckily, after some testing, it was just a complex migraine that he had to navigate. But he's feeling great, and I would expect him to be available tonight.
And also, noticed that you spoke about Jalen Wells, who is from this area, Sacramento/Folsom, and he's a starter. What is he giving you, the most that stands out to you?
Yeah, I said it a moment ago. I mean, just his consistent approach every single day. I mean, just the tasks that we're giving him every single night. Obviously, especially from the defensive side. I think he's been really locked in on that side. Guarding a variety of different players, some of the best in the league, night in, night out. He's taken every learning opportunity and just run with it. I think he's applied so much time and effort to his court work, his film work, his body, developing a routine so that he can have that stamina to guard these guys every single night. Play within himself on the offensive side, seeing so much growth over the last 2 months. 2+ months, excuse me. But he's earned this opportunity. Obviously, coming in as a rookie, you like anybody on the roster, you got to earn your opportunity. And I think when he got his opportunity early in the preseason, early in the regular season, it was pretty easy, to keep him in the fold and play a lot of minutes, and to have that starting spot to be a guy that can be a point of attack defender for us. It's really unique, for a rookie to have that stamina, have that wherewithal, have that mentality, that unselfishness to come in and make his mark on the defensive side as a rookie is really cool to watch.
And my last question. Your team is, I think, have won 15 of the last 19. What's been working so well, this early part of the season compared to the season, with the injuries and a lot of people being out? What's been working thus far through these games?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're still a work in progress. We've been adopting a new offensive philosophy that's still, taking its time to build chemistry as we have guys in and out of the lineup. But I think our guys are really pressing upon just the simplicity of our offense. It may look complex, but how fast we want to play, our simple patterns of movement, trying to control the possessions game as best as possible. We've got to improve in our ability to touch the paint more consistently, take care of the ball more consistently, defensively. Discovering different guys being point of attack defenders for us and still playing collective basketball on that side of the floor, which has always been a calling card of ours, has been something I've really leaned into with this group. But the success is the success. I mean, the records are the records. As I said, we're still a work in progress. We know we have a lot more that we're capable of doing, but I just love the guys that have just been intent and their purpose every single day. That was how it's been since the start of training camp day one. The intent with which they approach every single day, the purpose with which everything we're doing, we're practicing differently, and everyone's just kind of taking it in stride and just embracing it. And I think that's been a great thing to see. And we still got a lot of basketball left that we got to continue to improve on.
Taylor, John Contrar said his approach is simple: see the ball, go get the ball. But what makes him such a great rebounder for a guy his size? Not only just rebounding, but any loose ball, he seems like he's a knack for going after those 50 points.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. He's got a knack for it. Some guys, it's just innate in them, their ability to go get it, whether it's offensively or defensively. That's obviously been something that we've needed, the last couple of games, as he's been in the lineup, just with some different, combinations of lineups throughout the 48 minutes, him starting, him coming off the bench, whatever it is, having double-digit rebound games, then trying to be a point of attack defender for us as well. his versatility is something that, I've been impressed with over his, 6-year journey so far. But the rebounding thing, you always know Jay's going to go get it. I think he's really leaning into what we talk about with our offensive rebounding philosophy, defensive rebounding. I think he helps a lot with our bigs, as they're boxing out, coming in, swooping, and, initiating our fast breaks. But that's something that he's always had since day one. And, sometimes you just can't teach it. The guy's got it. He's had that in his college days. He's had that in his NBA days so far. And we're definitely needing it right now.
Anything else?
Any update on the rest of the guys? A question with Jake, I think BC and Yuki,
Yeah, I would anticipate Jake and BC being available. Yuki probably out tonight.
and then with this back to back and this long stretch of road games, do you manage this any differently than the typical game, being that you don't close to the end of the back to back and then you got the game tomorrow?
No, I think, the games have been spread out pretty nicely. Had a great practice day yesterday. Guys are in good spots right now. We'll go attack this game and see what tomorrow brings.
Okay.
Great. Thanks, Arthur. Appreciate it.